everyone. I'm Donna Bush with your CIG Television News Brief on this Tuesday. A press briefing is held to announce Cabinet's approval of the airport's master plan and redevelopment projects. At a Tourism and Ports press briefing on Tuesday, Minister the Honourable Kenneth Bryan had this to say.
In aviation terms, airport master plans are typically reviewed and updated every 5 to 7 years. The existing Cayman Islands plan was approved by Cabinet in 2014 and has not been updated since. I'm happy to advise the country that the process to update our airport's master plan has been successfully completed. This comprehensive 286-page document builds upon previous airport master plans and clearly identifies the opportunities and the constraints associated with our existing airport infrastructure and includes recommendations for improvement. I'm also pleased to advise that the outline business case presented to Cabinet on the 25th of May has been approved.
If you missed it, you can watch the entire press briefing on the Cayman Islands government's YouTube channel on demand. Well, great news as the Alzheimer's and Dementia Association of the Cayman Islands, or ADACI, is presented with a $50,000 grant to help support persons who suffer from dementia and Alzheimer's. Minister Sabrina Turner made the presentation to founder and chair of ADACI, Mrs. Dorothy Davis.
It was indeed my privilege as Minister of Health and Wellness to show my support to the Alzheimer's Dementia Association Cayman Islands and all of the wonderful work that they have done and continue to do for individuals who are living with Alzheimer's and dementia, extending to their families and also to their caregivers.
Now, health officials say there is a growing focus on dementia globally as the burden of care relating to treatment and management is making its way to the forefront of competing priorities worldwide.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness has been and is continuing to work to gain a better understanding of local data when it comes to a range of non-communicable diseases. Understanding the local prevalence of dementia is essential in order for us to take a data-driven approach to decision-making that takes into consideration not only what is happening now, but also what will be necessary in the future.
This one-time grant is separate and apart from the organization's request for ongoing and consistent funding from the Ministry of Health and Wellness, which is now being reviewed as part of the 2024-2025 budget cycle. Dozens of primary and high school students from schools on Grand Cayman and Cayman Brac gave entertaining performances at the annual Amin Mohammed Steel Band Festival over the weekend. The boys and girls from West End, Creek and Spot Bay Primaries and Lehman Scott High School on Cayman Brac and John Gray High School here on Grand Cayman, after months of practicing, had their time to shine at the event, which was held at the John Gray Performing Arts Center. Now, the traditional competition was not held this year, but rather a showcase of the talented players. In attendance were parents and members of the band, as well as Department of Education Services staff. Let's have a look now at our forecast. Tonight, we can expect more cloudiness and scattered showers for another 24 hours to continue. There is a 60% chance of rainfall along with some thunder. Rainfall may be heavy at times. For the next 2 days through to Thursday morning, we can expect similar weather conditions. Now, remember to check out the Cayman Islands Weather Services website as well as their Facebook page for the very latest on our local weather conditions. And this brings us to the end of today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush. Have a safe and wonderful night.
Join Donna Bush weekdays at 6 p.m. for the CIG TV News Update. Get the latest on what's happening in government on a daily basis. News Update first at 6 p.m.